apps right at the Google Play Store and also the Apple Store. And at the same time, you can listen to us via TuneIn and also Radio Garden. And never forget our website, that's www.gnradiouk.com. And we bring you nothing but the best. At exactly 8:15, I'll be bringing you all the updates. And at 8:25, I'll make sure I bring you my guest. And he goes by the name ANUE NAKHI, all the way from Jamaica, yeah? So all massive coming from St. Mary's. He's one of your own, remember that. So Massive and Crew, Channel Star. So looking at your time now, 8:15. Let's quickly bring you the update. And the good news is there are good service on most of the lines. Talking about the London Underground and Overground. But for the meantime, looking on the London Overground, we have minor delays between Sydenham and West Croydon due to an earlier signal failure at Norwood Junction. And also on the Waterloo and the City line. Also on there is a planned closure. That's a service operates between 6 a.m. and 10:13. And between 3:23 and 7, Monday to Friday only. But I always say, make sure you check before you travel because it's very important, yeah? And also looking at the weather hasn't been good anyway. So looking at the weather tonight, the showers will still continue for a time this evening, remaining rather sharp at times. Still, it will turn dry through the night with mostly clear skies and only the odd patch of the cloud. So don't forget to have your umbrella, yeah? Because I've already got mine. Moving on our streets. Fast forwarded, looking on the Hammersmith Bridge. That's at A306. Both ways closed due to an emergency repairs between Hammersmith flyover. Also on the A3220, that's Elscott Road. Slow traffic and temporary traffic lights due to an earlier accident and traffic light failure on the A3220 Elscott Road. Also looking on the Battersea Rise, that's Clapham. Queuing traffic on the A3 Battersea Rise, both ways near B229 North Coach Road. Still around Battersea, that's at A3205 Battersea Park Road, Wandsworth. Queuing traffic on the A3205 Battersea Park Road, both ways from Wandsworth roundabout to the Latmere pub. Bear in mind, make sure you find an alternative route, yeah, before you get stuck in the traffic. So hold tight, sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt, because we're about to take off. Let's take a quick commercial break, and on the rebound, definitely, and I'll be bringing you my artist all the way from St. Mary's, Jamaica. And also large up going out to Mama Darcy, the musical moderator. I'll be right back. Stick and stay.
Become a successful entrepreneur with Jackie and her professional team. Become a successful entrepreneur. Anase Base. Wami a team of professional teachers of economics, marketing. Ninga omoyebi. So pesa will transform your life from a youth graduate and a school leaver. Nasa pesa will ye entrepreneur. Mon contacti Base. Entrepreneur no che say obia ebia wa business. Ebia we che. But pesa we no in a professional way. To say Oprah Winfrey. Anaya papa Kwame Despite. Base bitmama sa Diano Abim. One your experts our coaching and a mentoring. And as person will start our business base for better how our expand your business and as existing customer base. Base provides support in business plans, step-by-step finance applications, and marketing strategies. Base or become a successful entrepreneur also provide entrepreneurship skills through vision and determination. Some more free consultation for a Base
073 99867 417. I repeat, 073 99867 417.
And also our email address info@becomeasuccess.co.uk. Website www.becomeasuccess.co.uk. Mokohwa mubetimi make bookings for an appointment. Base and I said become a successful entrepreneur. Let's turn your vision into a reality.
To the powers of the Most High, oh yeah, GN Radio moving ahead. Whoa, whoa, GN Radio, upliftment, progressive radio, you know, GN Radio UK. King Lorenzo said that. Run things. Whoa, 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 whoa. Selector Brown and our life. Whoa, 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 whoa. Run things, Selector Brown and take it to them musical, my brother. One love, King Lorenzo said that. Boom blast.
Well, the man will like King Selassie, Joe. That's the far, you know. Give thanks and praise. Black life matters, you know. Tell the world say NAKHI said that.
Well, give us black liberation, boy, you bring me go station. Now you rape my nation, give us reparation. Put me on your plantation with your damn frustration. Now me kick off your face for repatriation.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Very, very sticky situation.
This is GN Radio UK.
Hey. Black Lives Matter for all the brains them splattered. Oh, with your professional shatters. Oh, cracking brain like a crackers. Yeah, hey, black people taking over. United stronger than them rover. Now we bullying the police and soldier. This is the Malcolm X mixed with the Black Panther. Them know. One whole crowd of people protesting the streets. Granny said dumb to the nitty-gritty. That's how it reach when equal rights and justice. But they can't repeat. There is no retreat. My spiritual godness is the mimic. Me now go laugh, me now go play, me now go skin no teeth. Man, I know jump up, me man stop. Me need with the right, so me need with you.
Well, the man who like King Selassie, I Joe. That's the far, you know. Give thanks and praise. Black life matters, you know. Tell the world say NAKHI said that.
Well, give us black liberation, boy, you bring me go station. Now you rape my nation, give us reparation. Put me on your plantation with your damn frustration. Now me kick off your face for repatriation. It's a very, very sticky situation. Very, very sticky. Black lives matter. Taking over, united stronger than them rover. Now we bullying the police and soldier. This is the Malcolm X with the Black Panther. Them fi know.
Yeah, Massive and crew, you know what I mean? Forgive me on that. No, sometimes we have a bit of technical hitches here and there, but all the same, still waiting for my act, you know what I mean? And the NAKHI all the way from Kingston, Jamaica.
Well, the man who like King Selassie, I Joe. That's the far, you know. Give thanks and praise. Black life matters, you know. Tell the world say NAKHI said that.
Well, give us black liberation, boy, you bring me go station. Now you rape my nation, give us reparation. Put me on your plantation with your damn frustration. Now me kick off your face for repatriation. It's a very, very sticky situation. Very, very sticky situation. Hey. Black lives matter for all the brains them splattered. Oh, with your professional shatters. Oh, cracking brain like a crackers.
Yes, him say Black Lives Matter.
Ear and eye.
Yes, I can hear you live and direct, my brother. How you doing?
That's the far I love Aya.
How you doing, kid? How you doing?
Yeah, straight love from Jamaica, you know, to all the people listening, you know, give thanks and praise.
See,
Big up Selector Brown Eye, you know.
Every time, you know what I mean? Great to have you on the Reggae Catalogue show, you know what I mean? It doesn't come easy to have artists like you on this show, because when you guys come on this show, you make all the listeners proud, and also at the same time, you make them feel like, no, we've been listening to this tune, and at the same time, we can hear from the artist himself how they put in their works and that. So, you know what I mean? How is everything down in St. Mary's, Jamaica? Take us through.
Yeah, everything iron, man. As you can look outside, man, the sun is shining.
Blazing, you know.
Little shower a while ago, of blessing a while ago, you know. We're giving thanks, you know. That's the fact.
So, and the NAKHI, you know what I mean? before Massive and Crew, don't forget I have ANUE on the line. He's on the other side of the universe. That's Jamaica to be precise. And he says that the weather is, I can, if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you can see that the weather looks bright behind him. So ANUE, just introduce yourself to the listeners out there. Make them know, who I'm talking to at the moment.
Yes, this is ANUE, recording artist from Jamaica.
Yeah.
ANUE, ANUE NAHKI. It's 2 words.
Yeah.
NAKHI. Yeah, man. I'm Celestial King from the Banka River Niles, coming to bring forward the prosperity and the message from the Most High to the people,
Natural. So if I know, I don't know if ANUE is your real name or just from the industry. Take us back to when you're growing up as as a youth. What really, family wise in that? Take us through that.
Well, ANUE growing in a Rastafari family, and I grew up all over Jamaica basically because my father was a man where always on the move,
Yeah.
But originating wise, like St. Mary is the place where I really grew up mostly Jamaica. You see me?
Okay.
So born in a Rastafari family of about 8 away. You see me as siblings. It's like it's just natural. It's just a natural Jamaica way of grow a life. You see me?
True.
Yeah, man. I grew up poor, natural same way. I wouldn't say poor, cause I burn the word poor, cause
yeah.
State of mind,
Words are powerful,
so,
isn't it?
Grew up naturally as Rastafari youths, and from there, from St. Mary, we branch out to Kingston, CMA, and as growing up as a bigger one, CMA,
Yeah.
So it's a joy, it's a joy. The whole transition is a joy, from to south. You see me?
So Massive and Crew, that's ANUE on the line. So ANUE, before we get into your musical journey, school wise, because someone will say that you've been to the university and you've studied. Someone will say, okay, maybe he wanted to be a doctor, he wanted to practice something different. When you're going to school, did it even cross your mind that you wanted to do music?
Well, no, really and truly, it didn't cross my mind, I actually grew up as a youth where love my education, So I was an academic scholar in that sense, you see me?
Yeah.
So like growing up from school is like, I achieve most. I like everything that I've sit in terms of exam, in terms of Babylon test and them things there. We pass up all of them things there and make sure so we have the knowledge, because that's empowerment. Education is empowerment.
True.
And we seek first to empower ourselves. You see me? And once you have education, then you re-edify, because it's not just education, it's to re-edify the education that you get to make it what it's really supposed to be.
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, man, I went to high school, Cardinal High. You see me? I left from there to sixth form, St. Mary High School. You see me? Did 2 years there, got some A levels. You see me? Then I went straight to university. You see me? And
that's the University of Kingston.
The university, it's actually the Caribbean Maritime University.
Okay.
It's a university that deals with maritime operations and maritime laws and stuff like that in the Caribbean. You see me?
Yeah.
That's the only university that does that. You see me? But at the time going back to school, I kind of inspired and turning a doctor. You see me? Based on the sciences, because I used to love the sciences,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, the way things operate and the way things work and build up is really fascinating to me as a younger child. So that was one of my sparks. And then, growing up, getting older now, I realized that, I don't really want to do that.
So you know what I mean, let's say mommy and daddy, you know what I mean, paying for your tuitions and all of that, you know, going to Ednan Manley College to, you know, performing visual arts and all of that. And now you divert and said you want to do music. How was it for your family, you know, for your parents? How did they took it?
Well, even my mother up to today, dear, she kind of just kind of coping with it, you know, cause you know the music starts to, you know, resonate now, you know, in Jamaica, you know, so it's like they never cope well with it. Isn't it? Because you know, me as a youth with a university degree, left him from university and just like don't even really want to work for the system, basically. Is it? And I want to do my own thing. So taking you back to while I was going to university now. While I was going to university, that's where the music kind of chip in on me more. I always have music in me. I always love music from a younger age. Buying albums, listening to, you see me, all of the real foundation artists in Jamaica. You see me, and it's like the music thing just chipping on me, and I had a virgin at the time. He was doing music too, and me and him did I do music and thing, and that made me get to even love it more. So I went ahead and register a company. You see me, Future Youth Productions. You see me, that's my record label from 2009. You see me, that's when I was going back to university.
Okay.
You see me? So really and truly, when I left university now, I didn't really have the interest to go and work for like,
system,
you know.
I understand. You wanted to be yourself.
yes. So
true.
That kind of channel the energy more towards music too. Because I see that music was positive and legal avenue to really expand, you see me, while not really being a slave for the system. You see me, but I did work, I did do works otherwise though, like for private sector and the government, see me. You see me, I do logistical works for them, like I'm an independent logistician by profession right now.
Wow.
But like musically, music are my passion. You see me, music are my love.
Music is your passion and the pattern you've taken. Anyway, so massive music at the background, that's Black Lives Matters coming from ANUE, you know what I mean? So ANUE, if we understand, you know, from 2009 upwards, you know, let's say from 2017, that's when you went to the Tough Gun International Studio in 2017.
Yes,
take us through that.
Yes, so I just came down from the United States and I was like, yo, a music more on do you see me? Because I was there spending some time and I was like, yo, now is the time, you see me? So I went and Vice When I Rise there, you see me?
Yeah.
So When I Rise was actually my first track personally wrote. You see me, as learning, as a youth, learning the musical aspects of the business. You see me. So after that, the rest was just history, you know.
Massive, let's take this one. Let's take the tune that he wrote first. You know what I mean? When I Rise. Let's take this one.
Give thanks and praise to His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie the First. Kadamawa, I'm not Kadamawa, American Peninsula. I lift up my hands to the hills from which came with my help. Give thanks and praise to Rastafari for health and strength. Selah. When I rise in the morning, listen my song, we put my voice up on the Naya Bingi Joma Babylon, me say them must have to go down, rise in the morning, listen my song, we put my voice up on the Naya Bingi Joma, it's just a one tree, Naya Bingi Ada be majestically lit and Natasha did in the wrong way. We are calling on the younger ones, the bigger heads, to well, His Majesty, the priest and Machiavelli. We are chanting for the nation, breaking the strive.
Yeah, massive. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean?
Building a love in
And
it.
follow NAKHI on Instagram,
Been earth in higher tension.
YouTube. Make sure you look out for him. You know what I mean?
Situation.
He's putting in some great work. And allow me, I tell you.
Shashamaniland. That's where I want to be when I rise.
And in life, sometimes, you know what I mean, you can say you want to be a mechanic and you end up being something different. That's how we all grew up, you know. Like most of my friends are in the police force, and I said to myself, no, I don't want to join police because I want to be myself. And I think NAKHI took the same path, yeah? Anyway, let's go on. When I write, so what really motivated you to write this? And at that point in time, when you wrote this tune, what really went into your mind and said that when I rise? What was going through your mind before you wrote this?
Well, when I was writing it, it was like I was going to university and I was by myself most of the time. So it's like when I rise in the morning, it was like the most powerfulest time for I and I. You know, when you rise in the morning. You see me? And when you're rising in the morning, it's like you have to give thanks. You see me? You have to give praises. You see me? And that's the first thing. You see me? So that's where the whole energy and the whole vision came from for that track. And it was my first track too. So I was like challenging myself.
What was the response and the first time you heard When I Rise on, let's say, on one of the radio stations in Jamaica? How was the feeling?
Was wonderful. It was a wonderful feeling hearing my song playing on the radio station.
Yeah.
You see me? I give thanks to the appreciation of all my fans them and all the ones that are supporting me right now. You see me? Yeah, man, my manager, everything, yo. It's a joy. It's a journey. It's a wonderful journey so far, you know.
Yeah, you know, I can tell because the smile on your face says everything. And let's talk about Black Lives Matter, because, you know, I mean, from last year or last 2 years, all we hear is Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. You know, people will say that because of what is happening, why Black Lives Matter? Because sometimes I say to myself that, okay, we say Black Lives Matter, but it looks to me like black people, we don't love ourselves. Why Black Lives Matter?
Well, this is really for all the oppression that we have been facing over thousands of years now. You see me? It's not just because I think George Floyd event was just an eye-opener, was just a viewpoint for people to wake up. You see me? And see that we've been oppressed over the years. You see me? So me coming with that chat now after taking like a year off the scene is like it would just be the right thing, you see me? And really and truly we are for black people, and we are for black people enlightenment to open their eyes to see what's really going on right now.
Okay.
You know? So Black Lives Matter is really spiritual to me, and me give thanks to the ones them receive it on the Isle of full level, you know? That's all right.
Natural. So which year did you release this track, Black Lives Matter? Which year was that?
2021. About 4
2021.
months ago.
12 months ago. So during the COVID, you were writing this tune.
Well, as I may say, that's the oppression and the fact that, you know, the Black Lives Matter thing was a movement at the time, and everything was showing up. You see me? It's just that vibration, and it really spiritual to me, you know, because we really need to unite in this time and really to, you know, take back our full power. You see me?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So, Massive and Crew, this is GN Radio, the link to Africa, you know, with your humble servant, Selector Brown Eye. And on the other side, that's NAKHI. You know, I mean, we're holding a vibe. We're talking about his project, you know. And as you heard him earlier on, he said he went to the university, studied to become a doctor, but, you know, on throughout the line, and he said to himself, you know what, I want to do music. I want to be myself. I want to do something that makes me happy. So, reversing back a bit, you know, you were in a circle whereby you had the likes of Chronix, Protege, Jesse Royal, and all of that. You know, what inspiration, you know, did you had from these guys?
Well, you don't know inspiration same way. Cause being around them ones there is like before them really establishing the music is like a great joy, same way, see me? And knowing that it's possible for any ghetto youth to really open people's eyes, you know?
Yeah.
To the realness of Rastafari. You see me? So it's one aim, one mission, and one objective, man. And Anunnaki does say more love and more joy to all of the ones them who do the real works out there.
Okay.
Life
on the line. Life on the line. Why life on the line? But before we talk about life on the line, what should we expect from Anunnaki maybe from now to 5 years time? What should we expect from you?
Don't know. Expect Anunnaki to be riding the airwaves globally and to really take my stance as a real roots artist in the business, you see me? Because we're really dealing with rebel music right now, you know, really dealing with black consciousness and enlightenment for everyone. You see me? So we're just here to take our space and we just ask the ones them for a listening ears, you know?
Get your share of the national cake. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, man.
So why life on the line? Why life on the line?
You can look out for the new single though, like where the prophecy.
Okay.
Now 2 weeks from now, you know, a visual and a single.
Okay.
From Anunnaki, you know.
Where can we find that? And when is it coming?
It's gonna come out on my YouTube channel, Anunnaki, at Anunnaki Music at YouTube.com.
On YouTube, yeah.
Yes, and we'll probably have someone do a premiere for us too. We're not gonna say who's that is yet, you see me?
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be on our channel and you can find it, stream it live. VP, the ones that gonna be distributing this single though.
Okay.
You see me? It's produced by Royal Music in UK. You see me? So yeah, man. That one is gonna be nice too. You see me? Look out for the single and the visual. You see me?
We're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that. The prophecy, even the name speaks for itself. The title of the track speaks for itself. Anytime soon that we should expect an EP from Anunnaki.
Well, yes. Right now, Anunnaki working on an album.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So we're just taking the right time and putting in the work and doing the right thing and doing it the right way. It probably take us a little longer and cost us a little more, but that's the real way to do it, you see me? So we can't do it no other way. You see me? So if we just do the right thing and take the time out and do the music.
True.
You see me? The right way. So look out for a single, look out for a new single, and look out for
the album.
And possibly a EP.
Wow. So that's a full package coming your way, Massive and Crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it doesn't
full
come.
Package.
Yeah, it doesn't come easy like this for artists to come with the album and EP. You know what I mean? So let's support the movement. Definitely, let's support the movement because these artists, they put a lot into their works. Even imagine sitting down writing lyrics. It's not easy. And at the same time, go into the studio to record it. Engineers turning you down here and there. It's not easy. But life on the line. Why life on the line? Is there any meaning behind it?
Why life?
Yeah, life on the line.
Life on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a single. I did a collab with a virgin that was putting out his album.
Okay.
Is it by the name of Quilla? Is it in Colorado? So yeah, man, that one is a collaboration, international collaboration, you know.
Okay. Do you mind if we haven't listened to this tune that's live on the line? Massive, let's take a listen to this one live on the line from Anunnaki and Quilla. This is a big tune on the line.
What you know about having to put your life on the line? I'm writing down these rhymes, I put my life in these lines. Always any your daughters spend half their life doing time. Growing up, all we ever knew was a life full of crime. What you know about having to hustle to eat or fighting for your life? Being a teen, only concerned with serving and earning stripes. No, I never seen the pen, I was one of the lucky ones. Looking back at it now, it's a trip, some of the stuff I've done. Most of it had to be done, some was unnecessary, never scary, just cautious.
Lord of His mercy, you know what I mean? This is full of talent.
My profession is, I'm always upfront about my business. Like
Anunnaki is full of talent, you know what I mean?
Learn many quotes.
And not just reggae music, and not just conscious music. Everything is everything.
Anyone, even if they thinking many things, I'm a stand-up nigga, I ain't about to fall for anything. Struggling, trying to do right, they blame it on the recession. Bad calls made in the streets and they blame it on the reception. All I know is everybody so full of excuses, I'm even cautious.
Yeah, Massive, we're doing our possible best to have him back on the line.
About having to put your life on the line. I'm writing down these rhymes, I put my life in these lines. Always any your daughters spend half their life doing time. Growing up, all we ever knew was a life full of crime. What you know about having to put your life on the line? I'm writing down these rhymes, I put my life in these lines. Always any your daughters spend half their life doing time. Growing up, all we ever knew was a life full of crime.
Remember when we growing on the block again? My day one brother, them getting high grade in school, let's smoke it on the block again. Champagne bottles pop again, real money rough for them. Put a bottle stop and a stop, I wanna stop a friend. My flows them shot with the wind shows non-stop. Flights, pan flights, stop at that lyrics up like fire rocket, like a shock without a socket. Left out the AK bullet with automatic, like your girl way out for panic. Relationship static, get in the love mood, sink and gas it.
Yeah, I got trust issues because of my life experiences. I can't even trust niggas that was there with me in the trenches. Prove who you are by your actions and not by your intentions. Sometimes you say more with silence than what you choose to mention. Good guy with bad traits can't even tell the difference from a bad guy with good traits, so I just keep my distance. I'm solo cause loyalty just a word to some of y'all. That weak link breaks and everything.
Yeah, Massive and Crumb, do my possible best to have him back on the line.
Why should I become involved? Anytime I needed something, I ain't never hear from none of y'all. But that's
all the way from St. Mary's.
Loyal to a fall. Once you cross a certain line, all of that comes to
and like he said, don't forget,
different point fingers, but honestly,
he's got a brand new single coming out. That's the prophecy.
I don't. Anybody meant to be is there, or they will appear. Anybody
check him out.
The way my nigga take care. What you know about having to put your
on YouTube, Anunnaki on YouTube. Also on Instagram is Anunnaki. Twitter is Anunnaki.
All we ever knew was a life full of crime. What you know about having to put your life on the
all musical platform, that's Spotify, Deezer,
about having to put your life on the line.
Apple Music, you know what I mean?
This is a 1 and 3 Reggae production.
What you know about having to put your life on the line? I'm writing down these rhymes, I put my life in these lines. Always any your daughters spend half their life doing time. Growing up, all we ever knew was a life full of crime. What you know about having to hustle to eat or fighting for your life? Being a teen, only concerned with serving and earning stripes. No, I never seen the pen, I was one of the lucky ones. Looking back at it now, it's a trip, some of the stuff I've done. Most of it had to be done. Some was
yeah, must be going for a quick commercial break whilst I do my best to bring him back on the line.
No exceptions, no matter what my profession is. I'm always upfront about my business like your perception is. Many lessons learned, many quotes.
Large up getting out to the musical moderator, Mama Dasi inside the US of A.
Turn, I don't owe anyone, even if they think of anything.
Chicago to be precise.
I ain't about to fall for anything. Struggling, trying to do right, they blame it on the recession. Bad calls made in the streets and they blame it on the reception. All I know
you
is
are listening
so
to GN Radio UK.
My dog introduces.
This is GN Radio UK.
I'm writing down these rhymes, I put my life in these lines. Always any your daughters spend half their life doing time. Growing up, all we ever knew was a life full of crime. What you know about having to put your life on the line? I'm writing down these rhymes, I put my life in these lines. Always any your daughters spend half their life doing time. Growing up, all we ever knew was a life full of crime.
Remember when we growing on the block again? My day one brother, them getting high grade in school, let's smoke it on the block again. Champagne bottles pop again, real money rough for them. Put a bottle stop and a stop, I wanna stop up a friend, my flows them shot. We doing shows non-stop. Flights, pan flights, stop of that lyrics up like fire rocket, like a shock without a socket. Left out the AK bullet with automatic, like your girl way out for panic. Relationship static, get in the love mood, sink and gas it.
Yeah, I got trust issues because of my life experiences. I can't even trust
Yeah, Massive, we're back again.
in the trenches. Prove who you are by your actions and not by your intentions. Sometimes you say more with silence than what you choose to mention. Good God with bad traits.
And NAKHI is versatile.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Very versatile artist on the line. You know what I mean? Listening to this tells me, you know, you're versatile. Yes, that's the youth out there. So
Alright.
yeah, we give thanks every time. Yeah, we, you know, good to be back at the same time. So, you know, NAKHI, like I said, what should we expect? But tell us, I know you've done a couple of performances and stuff and that, you know what I mean? How was it for you as a new artist, you know what I mean? Being on the stage with a full crowd and stuff. How was it for you? Yes, NAKHI. How was it for you?
sir.
You know, how was it for you as a young artist, you know what I mean? Having your first stage performance, you know, facing the whole crowd.
Well, you don't know, as I say, it was an energy CMA, it was a natural vibration, but you don't know, in every man is a little bit nervous, same way. As a young you going on the stage, is like, yeah, I feel that energy, but I pull through, you know? It's like I have to always overcome that vibration, same way, because you don't know, we are human beings.
Definitely.
You see me? And we're building and working on our craft, so it's a joy to be doing that, you know?
Yeah.
While people getting to know us at the same time. Some people, they go and hide and build them thing and build them craft before them even come to present it to the people, but we just naturally building it as we go along, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Natural. So NAKHI, now as you know, as you're growing up as an artist into the industry, what has been some of the ups and downs for you as an artist? Because most people that I speak to, they said the industry is a bit tough. You need to be firm to be in this industry. How has it been for you?
Well, it has been ups and downs. It has been tough. You know, it's not easy as I said, doing the music the right way and doing like live music, I would say, is like very important, you see me, and it's very expensive to get a set of instrumentalists together. It's very expensive to put just even the rhythm together, much less, you know, the whole project.
Yeah.
See me right now, so it's really difficult, but we're pulling through. As I said, it's just patient and taking one step at a time. You see me, and the greatest thing is the focus and determination and having that zeal. You see me, because enough time I feel like oh yeah, this thing I get away. But like we have to know we have that faith, they have that affirmation there in ourselves to know that, you know, everything is gonna work. You see me, everything has to work, you see me? Like no room for failure. You see me? So we just have to do this and make it work. That's the far right.
Working with the likes of Dan Fraser, Uncle Dan Fraser, how was it?
Well, that project, it was good, you know, because that project now is a special project to me. The Kings of Kings. So I met Dean Fraser like back in 2018. You see me? So when I met him, it was a wonderful energy. You see me? And I say I have to have Dean Fraser and something. So it's like I actually had him do it. I think it was last month or a month before last of this year.
Yeah.
Playing on the rhythm, playing on over my voice and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you can look out for that project. It's called the King of Kings featuring Dean Fraser.
Okay.
It's in Frankie Bubble and Mystic Revealers, because Billy Mystic was the ones who played that rhythm too.
And you've got China, is it China Smith?
Yeah, man, China Smith. I one link same way, you know, it's like China Smith is like a teacher to us same way as I say, we go to the Haitian them and get the knowledge, because them ones was before I, so we have to link with the Haitian them towards the music right now.
Yeah.
To really have that affirmation and that power. You see me? So big up China Smith anyway, the big up China Lee, you see me, big up the whole Mystic Revealers, you see me, Billy Mystic, whole Mystic Revealers, you see me, Frankie Bubbler, you see me, everyone to work on that project. It's gonna be a nice project.
So should we look forward to any event, upcoming event that one day we're going to see Anunnaki here in London, let's say jazz cafes, anywhere in London? Should we look forward to that?
Well, definitely. We'll have to look forward for that, because, we're really putting out the work right now, and we're putting out this work on a global scale. You see me? So definitely I'll be one day in a town near you.
Definitely.
You see me?
We can't wait. We can't wait to have you in London, because
so we just have the foundation right now, setting the infrastructure and everything. So putting out the music, getting the reactions and everything. So right now it's a building process, and we give thanks to everyone coming on board to, big up Madeda Promotions, you see me? That's big up yourself.
Yeah, Mad Hatter Promotion.
Everyone is come on board. It's a joy, man.
And aside out, is there anyone out there you would like to say thank you to, and your advice to anyone that wants to be or that wants to follow your footsteps as Anunnaki that is listening to this interview now? Any advice for them?
Well, I would say just keep strong, keep holding on, you see me, and do the right thing, you see me. Don't rush or ease in whatever you're doing, you see me. You have to make sure you keep focused and keep committed, you see me, and having that zeal too, you see me, that you see me, that inner drive is very important, you see me. So yeah man, and I would like to say big up to Bet, my manager, you see me, in the UK. Big up to as I said, Darcy,
from Anunnaki, from Bet. I know definitely you have a performance in Ghana, because I've known Bet for a long time. What I mean? So I was surprised to see her this evening. I've known Bet for a long time. Yeah. So
yeah man, Cho man, and the thing I go on good in Africa too. Right now, I just did a thing for DJ Django them in Gambia.
Okay.
And Ghana CMA playing the music CMA. So we give thanks to all them supports from everyone's out there. Probably cannot call each name, but it's a joy. You see me? Yeah man.
Definitely. It's been great having you on the show. And also don't forget, when the prophecy comes out, make sure I get my copy for promotion, for promotional wise, and I'll definitely promote it. And the Kings of Kings, I'm looking forward to that as well. Thank you so much. And it's been a pleasure having you on this show. And I can't wait to, have you in the studio after this whole pandemic. Trust me, we're going to have a good time in the studio,
man.
Massive respect.
Coming up here, man. Anunnaki life. Give thanks and praise. Big up Selector Brona, you see me?
Wow.
Right. One love UK. The world.
So Mama Dasi, big up on yourself each and every time. That's Anunnaki there, my listeners. He's a young artist and he's doing really well out there. And allow me to tell you, so make sure you go to YouTube, check out Anunnaki, Instagram, Anunnaki, and also on all musical platforms. That's Apple Music, Deezer, Spotify, and name it. Anywhere that music, good music, you can get. Make sure you go there and you get Anunnaki's music. And for any promotion, for any events, or any bookings, make sure you link him right on Instagram. Just message him, or you can go to Mama Dasi, that's a musical moderator on Instagram, and link him up. And also Bert. Yeah, Bert is also on Facebook. Yeah, message these people, and definitely you get through to Anunnaki for any event. Yeah. So we thank you guys so much, for joining us. And until we meet again next week. Next week we have another artist coming up. So let's link up and make sure that everything move forward.